up, guys? Andre with Eagle Express. If you're brand new, we do expediting here, time critical freight. And today I've got something unique that I don't think I've been paid this many round trip miles, honestly, on one single load. Basically, I am leaving my home base from Spokane, heading to Reno, Nevada for pickup. Gonna load up over there, then take everything to is it Bozeman or Billings? Jeez, now I forgot. I think it goes to Bozeman. Give me a second here. So, you can take your Google Maps out and start calculating these miles. Spokane to Reno, to Bozeman, to Tequila, and then back home. I think it's over 2,500 miles. I didn't really do my math yet or anything. I'm not the one who bid on it. Dispatch bid it for me. And the only people that can really pay for this stuff is sometimes when there's nobody out here, just like, you know, usually there isn't anybody who can do this type of stuff. Self-load, self-unload, you guys know what you know what I'm into. And it pays a round trip all the way back home for me. So let's go to Reno, Nevada. Supposedly about a 12-hour trip. That's without filling up, without getting any snacks or food or anything else along the way. So, you know, I'll still have plenty of time to sleep because it picks up tomorrow morning. Drive for, you know, all the way there, sleep on site somewhere, and then load up first thing, deliver in Bozeman next day, I believe, in the morning. And then Tequila will be actually Monday delivery because the location is actually closed over the weekend out there, so you can't deliver anything on a Saturday or Sunday. So I'm going to be coming back through home and, you know, delivering this Monday. Beautiful day. End of September out here, and this is what we deal with. We've got beautiful 70 degrees, or 70, I think it's supposed to be like 73 or 74 today in Spokane. So end of September, this is just awesome. We're enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying your weather too. Let me know where you live and what the weather is like at the end of September. So here's my mileage. I already drove probably like 15 miles or 20 miles probably. Anyways, here it is. I'll be there without any kind of fill-ups or anything, 11:20 p.m. 18, I guess, whatever. 770. So basically 800 miles, guys, from home to my pickup. And that's only the deadhead. Deadhead is only almost 800 miles. Only certain brokers, and not even all of them, will pay this kind of deadhead. There's some we work with that do, that want us specifically on certain loads, that trust us, that we never have any issues with, and always, you know, perform our on-time pickups and on-time deliveries and never have any kind of, you know, basically we just do it and get it done. That's all that matters. And they know, over the 10 years that we've been doing it, they know that we're going to get it done. We're not going to complain. We're not going to do anything except for just find a way, get it done. That's it. That's what it's going to happen. And I'm thankful for that. After 10 years of experience and working with these people and with certain others, then, you know, you kind of gain the trust and gain the reliability, responsibility, and everything else. And you gain their want to put you on the load instead of somebody else. And a lot of times, maybe even overpay because of the deadhead. So if they want you and they trust you, I guess it's just, you know, them and their customer, you know what I mean? Then it's gonna happen. Not on every load, not everywhere. And a lot of times we're even like in Atlanta area, we'll be 25 to 30 miles away from pickup and we're being told, oh, you're too far away. And I'm like, seriously? You know what I mean? You know who we are. You know, we'll be there ASAP. You know what I mean? It's not like driver's going to go get coffee, grab lunch, go fill up, you know, maybe go to the grocery shopping and then leave. No, we don't do none of that. We're hurry up, jump in the van if you're not in the van, and start it and go type of people. not no, doing other things. But it is what it is. So let's get to Reno, guys. Through Boise, the route takes us through Kennewick area, down through Boise, and then out through Nevada, through the middle of it, and cutting across all the way to Reno. So almost 800 miles from my house. Just hair bit under. Had no clue you could take cats on a walk. I guess you can. You guys see that? Something new to me. Looks like everything burned up before Boise here on 84 on the right hand side. This whole side burned up. You guys see that? All black. I don't know exactly when this was. Maybe sometime this summer or what, but no new signs of life or no new signs of greenery either. Got 6 hours and 44 minutes left. 458 miles. Wasted some time getting food. Stopped by and it took forever. Wasted time in traffic in Kennewick because they have a one lane there and then all the vehicles go through there. Anyways, it's just, I don't know. Should have been a better system out there, but anyways, I lost a lot of time, lost an easy hour. Let's see this one. Anyway, 1:28 a.m. Gonna sleep in the parking lot, check in nice and early. I don't know what time their shipping dock will open. I was just right there. I thought maybe it's sitting outside, that way I can grab it and keep going because supposedly it should be ready, but everything's all kind of closed up over there, locked up. And then they have a gate around the other area. So it is what it is. In the morning I'm gonna go and check in. So good night to you guys. Sleeping on site as usual. That's the way I like it because then I'm here. So good night to me. We'll see each other. Oh, you can't see me that way. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's morning already. I woke up at 7:30. By the time I dealt with an issue, it's already 7:50. Not my issue, but like a dispatching issue type of thing. So now I'm gonna go. The loading dock is right there. Let's go to the loading dock, find out where our freight is. Hopefully it's just sitting out there when we open the doors or when somebody opens the doors for me. Slept right in their parking lot, their hospital ER parking lot. That's what this is. Right, like this. If you don't believe me, look at the sign. See that? Let's get to going and moving. All loaded up, Tried to show you guys what this place looks from up above. It's just a mini little miniature Vegas, I guess you would call it. I mean, there's like hotels and casinos kind of spread out. There's some in this area. There's some I passed on the way in. Anyways, I did what I could because airport's nearby and the hospital is nearby, so I wasn't able to fly far or high. I just kind of got a few shots for you guys that I could get. Anyway, there's the 2 pieces of freight that I got. One double, one single blue case like this. Hard to see. Anyways, I'm off. I'm on my way. I don't have any time to waste. It's 809 miles to delivery. Cleared 800 yesterday. Slept like 5-6 hours, and then, you know, same thing again today. So we'll see. Maybe I can even drop off tonight if they're open. I don't know if they will be or not, but maybe it's a possibility. We'll see. Let's get going. For those of you who've never been to Reno, this is what just the outskirts of it looks like. Still getting out of town, but you know, homes, mountains, stuff like that. There's some big mountains behind the city that were right behind me, and they have snow on them. I don't know if they have snow on them year-round up there, or if it's just right now. Maybe somebody who's more often out here could comment in the comment section. Let me know if those mountains always have snow, or it's already the time of the year where they got new snow. But pretty much like California style, you know, mountains. That's what it looks like. Bunch of rock and bunch of dry grass. The views are nice out here. The big mountains from far away kind of reminds me a little bit of Montana in the summertime, as you're like going from Great Falls to like back down into like Glacier Park and stuff. That kind of hills. But yeah, it's got, or Wyoming, you know what I mean, depending where you drive through. I'm liking it. So far, I've been dealing with quite a bit of issues. Don't want to get into many details, but yeah, had an accident last night. Driver did, so been dealing with everything like that last night, plus all morning to this time already, and it's just been a. My head feels like a balloon right now, like a big, huge air balloon. That's what that feels like. Anyways, gonna keep going, show you guys as much as I can, but if my mood is not in the mood, I'm sorry. I just, you know, dealing with that. So, freight needs to be recovered, you know. Driver is alive, but, you know, don't know much yet, you know, exactly of all that, of everything that he's going to have to do, you know, with his recovery from this accident. But anyway, that's just part of the background sometimes that you guys do not ever hear, do not ever know, or any of that kind of stuff. And it takes forever to get things figured out, to get things set up. You know, it's a nightmare. It's a big nightmare. So hopefully none of you guys will ever have to deal with any of that. anybody has driven through Vegas, you guys know what kind of solar panel farms they have out there. Here's some out here as well. Look at these on the left. Not as big as those ones out of Vegas and outside of Vegas, but hey, this still generates some power. Still a pretty big field out here. And here's a new one on the right too. This one hasn't ended yet, it's still going. And then here's one on the right as well, with so many as well. Solar farms. Look at that. All over. Pretty impressive. Good morning. Almost 8 o'clock. I'm about to go and find out where I need to go, where the MRI department is, to go take in my first case. It is Friday morning. Yesterday I drove through beautiful areas, but it was already dark in that area during that time. I drove through part of the Yellowstone. Drove through 3 different states within, like, I don't know, within the hour. Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming in that little corner. Passed almost by Big Sky, all that good stuff. But too bad it was dark when I was driving through there, because those are some beautiful, beautiful scenery out there. Let's go get this delivered. It goes inside. You guys know the deal. I use the ramp, I get it down, wheel it inside, get it signed, and done. I'm gonna print my paperwork real quick. Got my printer in the van here. Fire this bad boy up. Little guy works great for me, so I'll get this paperwork printed real quick and get it delivered. Look at the view of those mountains. I don't know what you can see on camera, but from that angle real quick, that was just so awesome looking. Wow. Man, you can't fly a drone real close to these hospitals. They don't really allow you to go higher really anywhere, actually. Look how pretty the mornings are out here. In places where, like Montana, look at those mountains. This is what I was telling you guys. Incredible. It's not Montana, really. I'll tell you what, Montana is really the ideal place to live for people who do like the variety of seasons. There is almost the same exact summer here as what we have, except for the nights could be just a little bit colder, just a little bit sometimes, not even all the time. Like I'm basing off of like Spokane and Missoula per se. I know like Great Falls can even have weather that's even warmer than us a lot of times too, and even though they're a lot more north and more east from where we are. But anyways, if you like the sun and a summer, and if you like a fall and you like a spring and you like the winter, this is a 4-season place to be actually living in. Seriously, it really is. 4 seasons, decent summer, lots of things to do, like, you know, fishing, there's lakes, there's streams, hunting, all the outdoor activities you can think of. You know, all the sports for all seasons. In half a mile, turn right. You know, your little mushroom picking and whatever you like, if you like any of that. Boating in the summertime. There's lakes here, lots of fishing going on, hunting. I already said that, but everything, pretty much everything. So, I don't know. And the other thing is, you know, you buy yourself a piece of land, you have room between neighbors, as long as you're not living, in a subdivision somewhere. But hey, I'll take a 1 acre subdivision too. If I get a 1 acre or close to 1 acre in a subdivision, I'd take that. That'd give me enough room to put my toys over there, put a shop in there, and still have a decent sized yard and keep up on everything. I live on a 5 acre lot right now, and to be honest with you, it's hard. It takes time to keep up on it. Then you want everything to be green all around. Well, that's pretty much nearly impossible because you have to have good amount of water. It's very expensive to do landscaping, to have grass for like 5 acres and all that. So, and I don't want to mow 5 acres of grass all the time. So it's a bit too much at times. I would have rather taken 1 acre, 2 acres back then, but hey,
Take the next left.
It was cheaper to buy more than to buy less. That's how it was. Those are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Now 400 miles back home. And I'll be home. So basically with this load I gotta do all my days, I guess. Left Wednesday, loaded Thursday, unloaded Friday, and then I still have one more piece on board that goes to Tequila, Washington, Seattle area. That one delivers on Monday morning because they are not open on the weekends. So basically I did like 800 miles to pick up, 800 loaded miles to deliver in Bozeman. Then from Bozeman to Tequila, it's 400 to my house, then another 300 there. So another 700 miles, and then another 300 miles back home for me. Quite a bit of miles. I don't know, what does that come out to? Like 2,500 or 3,000 miles for a local trip? That's quite a bit. I did my math, 2,600 miles, everybody. 2,600 miles on a local run. So 800 to pick up, 800 loaded miles to Bozeman, then 700 miles to delivery in Seattle, and then 300 miles back home. That's incredible. And only sometimes, and only in certain places where really, there's nobody there, or, or they just want us sometimes on the load instead of somebody else, but that we get, such a round trip pay. It's just, lately it hasn't been happening as much as it was before because, broker and their customer, they're shopping around always for a better price. But hey, I'm still thankful for that too. I mean, it's good pay, it's a round trip pay, so lots of miles, kind of pays for itself when I was sitting at home. And that's really the only reason I even took this, because you're sitting around a week, 2 weeks with no load. I wasn't really sitting around that much. I did probably like one a week or one every week and a half or so, but still, you guys got to have a video here, so that's why I went. Plus the guy that was going to do my foundation prep for the slab in the shop, that guy bailed on me. So there's another guy who's going to do it that I found, but he's double the price. So double the price means, this load will almost pay for that. Almost. There's still going to be gravel and all that that I didn't add into it, so it's a big help. This load's a big help, so let's keep on trucking. This is what I'm talking about. Driving through Montana, the areas that I drive through versus like huge towns and big cities and skyscrapers and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's still cool to see, new places and all that. But out here in the open, I like the open. The open is what's nice, especially when you're driving on the road. You know, you don't have anybody cutting you off. You don't have, you know, wild drivers. You don't have, you know, things flying out of somebody's vehicle constantly. Stuff like that. You could just be driving, relaxed, and enjoying the scenery. Like, seriously. On camera, it's probably all. This camera makes everything small to fit more into it, so you don't really get to, you know, experience what the naked eye experiences. But trust me, guys, it's beautiful.
Little bit crazy, little bit racy, little bit tame. What am I saying? I wanna let go. Oh, gotta get out. Feels like I'm caged in. I know something is awakening. It's in my soul.
I'm loving the fill-ups. I already told you guys the place, the cheapest, anyways, to fill up at exit 1, Idaho and Washington off of I-90. So at Maverick, I just filled up for $3.33 for diesel. $3.33 for diesel. That's better than what I've seen in Idaho, in Montana, driving through Yellowstone and all that stuff. Yeah, of course, they're in the middle of nowhere out there in some areas, so they do have to upcharge because of, you know, it costs them more to get the fuel there. But for $3.35, it's not bad. You know, I like that price. I like that price. I don't know what the most expensive was. I think maybe $369 or 67, $367 maybe that I filled up, but it's not horrible either, you know. Idaho is not too bad either, but you got to know where to fill up, because in town, some of the gas stations, they do charge more. Out of town, just kind of depends as well. But truck stops definitely charge more, so I avoid filling up at the truck stops. Only if I can't help it and there's nothing there, and I missed a fill up along the way that actually has a better rate. But it is what it is. So it is Friday afternoon, already 1 o'clock. I'll be home by 1:30, and I'm gonna stay home Friday, Saturday, Sunday, leave Sunday night towards my delivery. So it's kind of like Wednesday through, all the way through Monday is this trip is taking all the way, because they're not receiving over the weekend. It'd be nice if I could make it there, but that's still 4 hours from now. Seattle is anyways, and then it's already 1 o'clock, so there's no way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes those guys are there until 6, but the forklift is not always usable there. So, plus, I've had enough driving. I want to go home, relax a little, and, you know, enjoy time with the family. So that's what I'm going to go do. We'll see each other on Sunday evening. Good evening. Look at that beautiful sunset. Sunday night, and I'm on my way to delivery. It's supposed to unload tomorrow morning, and I left about 6 p.m. I would have left a little later, but my wife had a few things to do. So look at that. Ended up leaving at 6, a bit earlier than normal. I was thinking like between 7 and 8. But hey, you know, it is what it is. 6 p.m. works as well. More sleep for me, and then turn around and go drive home tomorrow. This is what West Coast looks like at 7 p.m. It's a little after 7 already. I've been driving for about an hour now. And look at that sky. Yeah, very beautiful. Sleeping right on site. Well, I will be sleeping right on site. Look at this thing. They installed me a new light bar. I'm going to do a video. You'll probably see the video of the actual installation and everything else before you see this, way before you see this. But check this out. Regular headlights, and that's considered to be like good lights still. Look at this. This light bar is pretty much a spotlight. I forgot how many lumens, 280,000 or something like that. I mean, at home when I was testing it out, you could see it like a mile down into the field. And here it's just incredible. I get a lot of compliments. Not too many. I thought I'd get more, but I get a lot of compliments. People, blinking their lights at me and everything else. So yeah, some semi trucks honking their horn at me and all that stuff. So they seem to like it. I'm glad I put it in. Look at that. Comes with a daytime running light as well in the middle. I'll show you guys another time still. Nighty night for me. I'm gonna go make my bed and go to sleep. I'll check the weather here. Right now it's 63 degrees. I think it's perfect for sleeping. I don't even think I'm gonna need a heater on today. When it gets in the 40s, then I do. But if it's like still 55, 58, I'm good just under a blanket. But if it's, when it gets a little more than that, then I turn on the diesel heater and boom, it's nice and warm in here. Oh hey, good morning. I think my pen dropped and I won't find it. I don't pick it up. My last drop is... Oh, that's not even it. Okay. I don't know where that pen went now. My last drop's complete. Everything went well. Slept right on site except for, I don't know what time it was. Maybe 7-ish. Maybe earlier. Some landscaper was out here blowing out leaves and stuff, so... Woke me up, was doing it right under the van, around the van. Pretty much everywhere. So yeah, woke me up earlier than normal, I should say. But on that note, that's it. 2,600 miles on a local run. Can you believe that? I'll still do my math and all that, but that's what it's at. 2,600 miles on a local run. That's almost cross country. One way. Quite a bit of miles for a local guy. God bless you guys. Take care. If you have suggestions about, what I should show you guys next time, in other videos, what I should talk about, what some of the questions or concerns you guys might have, you just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to do my best to remember and explain and hopefully have some answers for you. God bless. Take care. Subscribe if you haven't. We'll see each other on another one. Looks like the carpool lane tickets are being written. One here, one over there. Let's see if I'm right about that. If they have two people in the car or no, or just one single. Yep, just one single. So yeah, carpool lane tickets, guys. Not worth it. I think it's like $700 ticket, if I'm not mistaken. That's a big ticket. Quite expensive.